Hey, what's up, man? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. All right, in this video, I'm gonna give you a quad workout that you can do at home using nothing but dumbbells. This is a quad blaster. Gonna blast those quads, man. All right, so basically what we're gonna do 4 different exercises. All right, the first one we're gonna do is designed to activate the muscles, stimulate your central nervous system. So we're gonna start with squat jumps, all right? So I'm gonna show you how to do each of these. And basically what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna do all of these as a giant set. You're gonna shoot for 3 sets. So basically what I mean by the giant set, no breaks in between. For instance, we're gonna do 10 reps of the first exercise, 10 reps of the second exercise, 9 reps of the third. If you're familiar with my programs and you know what that means, 9 reps, all right? 9 reps of the third exercise, and then a time-based exercise, 60 seconds for the fourth exercise. At the end of the 60 seconds, then you're gonna take a 60-second break. Do it all over again, all right? Do it a second, a third, even a fourth time if you can, all right? So it's completely up to you and your current conditioning levels, your fitness levels, strength levels, all of those good things. All right, first thing we're gonna do, let me make sure I've got some good room here. Starting with a squat jump. I like the squat jumps. It's going to really get that central nervous system going, activate all the muscles in the legs. Things I want you to focus on. First set, if you haven't warmed up already, then make sure you warm up, all right? Do a few hip mobility drills, get those knees loose and warm. And it doesn't take long, takes about 5 minutes. Even get on a bike if you have access to a bike. Start cycling a little bit, get some blood flow going. If not, body weight squats. Do about 30 body weight squats, rest about 30 seconds, do another 30 body weight squats. That's gonna get that synovial fluid in your joints. It's gonna help loosen you up a little bit. Gradually get a little bit deeper with each rep. So if you're real tight, you're doing your body weight squats, that's as far as you can go. Do a couple body weight squats. Gradually get 90 degrees with the knees if you can. And if you've got some good hip mobility, knee mobility, ankle mobility, and you can get all the way down in the squat position, get all the way down here. I like to sit down here for a little bit, open up those hips. Feels good. Initially it may feel tight, if it feels painful at all, then just do this gradual, all right? Go at your own pace. Again, we all have different mobility issues. I've been training a long time. I work on my mobility. If you're new to some of this stuff, you may need to gradually get into a little bit more of a mobility routine to kind of loosen up those hips. Again, a lot of times it's not even the hips, it's the ankles. So if you're leaning far forward, you'll notice a lot of people when they get in the lower squat, you're leaning all the way forward. A lot of times it's just really tight. You're a tight Achilles, this tendon here, your tight ankles. Start working on some mobility drills for your ankles. So basically, all this being said, all I'm wanting you to do is loosen up a little bit. Spend 5 minutes getting some blood flow going, synovial fluid into those joints prior to doing your squat jumps. All right, now let's assume you're warmed up, you're ready to go. We're gonna start with 10 squat jumps. And squat jumps, basically one thing I do want you to focus on, jump as high as you can, all right? Use your arms. It's okay to use that arm momentum. That's actually good. You want to get a little bit of height on these if you can. Get some good height, but then lower yourself, land slower, okay? Land softer, that's the word I'm looking for. So don't land hard. If you're landing hard, then that's gonna place a lot of impact on your knees and hips. So focus on landing soft. Even if you have to do that gradually, for instance, if you're doing rep 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you'll notice yourself loosening up a little bit, you're getting more comfortable with the movement, then hit softer each time. And then when you go through this a second time, your landing should be softer. So really pay attention to the landing. A lot of people go through the movements and they think this is for time. This isn't time-based. Like I said, the last exercise is time-based. However, the first ones are just straight up reps. I'm telling you 10 reps. You want 10 good reps. Slow, controlled, explode the weight up, land soft, get into your second one, Don't do this for time thinking you have to do it as quickly as possible. That's when injuries happen. Injuries at our age take forever to recover, okay? And a lot of injuries our age, when you get them, you may never recover completely. So it's always gonna be a hindrance in your workouts. So at the end of the day, be safe, take your time, go at your own pace, do them correctly. The main thing here is to get those muscles firing, get those quads firing, get down in your squat position, jump up, all right? So all that being said, man, just to get into the first exercise, squat jumps, nice. Again, take it wherever you can and jump. You notice not too high, good soft landing. Okay, own pace. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get the central nervous system going, get your metabolism going, get the quads firing, all right? Now we're gonna go into a dumbbell reverse lunge, 10 reps each side. Basically, you don't have to go too heavy. If you don't have dumbbells for these, then it's okay to just do body weight lunges, all right? So I like reverse. When you step forward and down, you have to throw your body back. When you do that, your knee is like this, bending forward, and you're shearing. There's a lot of shearing force involved in your knee. Again, as an older guy, we're protecting joints. Same with the knees. So when you're doing a reverse lunge, you basically just step back and you're getting to drop down into a natural position, back up, all right? Couple key points on the lunge. When you're dropping down, it's okay to lean forward with your torso. It's okay to be upright with your torso. Again, mobility and anatomy, all right? That's what's involved here. If you're dropping down, you wanna make sure when you drop down that your knee is basically either directly over your toes or behind. If it extends too far forward, for instance, let's get my toes back here. If my knee is way over here, extending way in front of my toes, far out in front of my toes, again, bad for your knees. So pay attention to those things when you're doing this. I'll show you the dropping back, upright torso, straight down, up, upright torso, down, up, or leaning forward, but the knee is still behind. So see how I'm leaning forward, my torso, knee is still behind my toes. So again, torso doesn't matter near as much. Basically, second exercise, 10 with your left, 10 with your right. You're going to alternate. All right, dumbbell reverse lunge. So again, key points, dropping back as opposed to stepping forward. That's the reverse lunge, better for your knees and hips. Third exercise is the 9-rep exercise, meaning a TriCon set. If you haven't done a TriCon set before, basically, we're gonna utilize a goblet squat. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. TriCon is 9 total reps, broken down into 3 different cadences. First 3 reps of every TriCon set are to be done explosively. You're gonna go lower the weight under control and slow, but you're exploding the weight back up. All right, that is an explosive rep. You're doing that for 3 reps. Next 3 reps are isometric holds, 10 seconds each. So basically you're holding in the mid-range. Again, this is gonna depend on your mobility. Mid-range for me is a 90-degree hip and knee. You may be mid-range here, okay? That's fine. Basically, you wanna make sure you've got tension in your quads when you're doing these. You don't wanna hold it at the top. If you're just stuck up here at the top, barely bending, then you're pretty much resting. You're not creating as much tension as you should. If you're super mobile and you can get all the way down, you don't want to hold it down here either, because again, resting. Even when you have the weight here, you're not doing much as far as tension on your quads. However, this position is all quad work. So if you're holding here, your quads will be shaking and on fire. 3 reps, isometric holds. Last 3 are slow. They're super slow, but they're full range of motion reps. 4 seconds down, 4 seconds up. Full range of motion. 4 seconds down, 4 seconds up. You're doing that for 3 reps. So 9 total, all right? Let's show you what this looks like. Goblet squat, dumbbell, kettlebell, medicine ball, any kind of resistance right up against your chest. If you don't have resistance, here's the only thing you want to do. Goblet squat, a little bit wider, and just keep your hands up here, all right? Keep your hands up here just for that upper back support. So shoulders are back, upper back is locked in place, core is tight. However, if you have access to a dumbbell, again, use a dumbbell or medicine ball or kettlebell, any kind of resistance, even a gallon of water as a jug. Just use something for resistance if you can. All right, let me show you this angle. I think this is a good angle. All right, squat, anytime you're doing any type of squat, this is a goblet squat. Hinge at the hips first, meaning get your glutes, your butt all the way back before you drop down. Don't just break at the knees and drop. That again is bad for your knees. So break, it's a hip hinge at the hips, drop down as far as you can go, up fast. 1 explosive, drop down, fast. 1 more explosive, fast, all right? From there, you get into your mid-range right here. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 10, drive back up. You're gonna go into your second rep. All right, here, don't lean too far forward or get the weight far away from you. That's gonna place more stress on your lower back. Upright if you can, even if you're bent forward, just keep the dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever you have, as close to you as possible, all right? That's the main thing when you're in that hold and doing the entire rep. All right, 3 isometric holds and then 3 full range of motion. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, full range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just go ahead and do 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that is a TriCon set. 3, 3, and 3. So last exercise we're gonna do in the giant set, because again, you're doing back to back to back to back with all these exercises, no rest in between, all right? Once you finish this last one we're about to do, then you take your 60-second rest. Basically, this is a wall squat. I don't know if you've done a wall squat before. Almost, you want about a 90-degree angle with your knees, lean up against the wall, and you're holding this position for 60 seconds. You can cross, hands down, just don't keep them here. You'll see people doing this, that's cheating. Here or down, upper back, flat up against the pad, the wall, whatever you're leaning up against. 60 seconds here. You're gonna take your seat if you need to. Get your timer, 60 seconds, all right? Count 60 seconds, get a breather, nice big breath, and then go for round 2. All right, quickly. This is a great workout, great quad blaster, especially when you're doing this with no rest. I'm talking, explaining, trying to educate a little bit, so I'm getting a little bit more rest, but I'm also non-stop talking, so I'm running out of air. All right, but that being said, do all of these like a giant set. If you are a true beginner and you only need 1 of these sets, man, do 1 set, all right? 2 sets, to 3 sets is my recommendation, at least 3 times a week. If your goal is to build these quads, you can do them at home, do it 3 times a week. Basically what we're doing, we're focused on increasing intensity, time under tension in the quads, okay? Those 2 things are huge for muscle growth. So you wanna blast those quads, you wanna build those quads, tired of little chicken legs or whatever, you wanna balance out your physique, use this 2 to 3 times a week. You can add this to your workout, whatever workout you're doing. If you're doing full body weight training, Monday through Saturday, Monday through Friday, however you have it structured, you can do this to add to that to give you that extra frequency that's required for growth. Want to build more strength, want to build more endurance, want to build more hypertrophy, more muscle growth in your quads, do this in between those workouts, all right? Do it, like I said, 2 times a week, you're gonna get great results. If you're not following a routine and all you wanna do is blow your quads up, do this 3 times a week, because the more frequently you can do it, the more results you're going to get. That being said, I hope you like the workout, man. If you do, give me a thumbs up. That way I know to do more like it, all right? I wanna do more of these style workouts, so I wanna make sure you like them. So if you do, give me a thumbs up, let me know. Also, if you have any questions about any of these exercises, man, please comment, let me know, ask your questions. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to our channel, please. That being said, man, get busy, get after it, and God bless.